Alright guys, so I figured I would go over all the upgrades on my 2023 Ducati Panigale V2. This is a 155 horsepower, 70 foot-pound torque V-twin. It's a beautiful bike. I love it. It's a different animal than the V4. The V4 is stupid fast. This is just about perfect. You're going to have more fun on this bike, in my opinion, than you would on a V4. You're never going to get the full potential out of either motorcycle. But in my opinion, this is just a much better bike to have. Of course, it's fun to have the fastest bike or whatever. But in my opinion, this is the bike that you're going to always go back to because the V4s are just stupid fast. So I got a fair amount of upgrades on this thing. Some of you may be able to start picking them out right out of the gate here. But I'll just kind of work my way from the back and go forward here. I'll talk about some of the installation process of some of these things too. And some of the future upgrades towards the end. But again, 23 Panigale. First thing we did was the NRC tail tidy, and I did the tucked version because it just looked way better. And you get your turn signals there. Those are super bright, really nice. Light goes a lot. It just cleans up the whole look of the bike, you know, without that big thing hanging off the back. And I don't like the straight one. I don't think that looks good either. Or the one with the turn signals. But to each is their own if that's what you like. It's on you, but I don't like it. It's obviously got the tail, the rear cowl cover instead of the seat. I removed the passenger pegs. I'm never gonna put somebody on the back of this thing. So I took that stuff off immediately. This is an extra piece you gotta buy. Comes with the rear seat, doesn't come with this. Shout out to Ducati for that one. They know how to get you to pay a little more money for the bike, right? Then we did I say we meaning like the channel. Like, you know, you guys are a part of this build, so I say we because we kind of do all this stuff together. But I guess I'll just say I don't know. Somebody's gonna be like, who do you mean we? It's not like you have a whole team of build. I mean you guys, subscribers. Because without this channel and the subscribers and all the support, I don't even have this bike. In any case, under the seat we have a heat shield kit from Ducati Spacers. You can see it falling apart again. I never liked it. It always falls off. It's just terrible. I don't even think it really does anything, to be honest with you. I think the better way to get rid of the heat is to get rid of that exhaust. When I get the undertail titanium, it'll get rid of a lot of that heat transfer up into the area there. That titanium holds heat differently than stainless. So I'm going to be pretty excited for that. I did remove these covers right here on both sides. There's like a plastic cover, and that also will help the heat like come out. It might heat up your legs a little bit, but if you wear Raven Moto gear, it's Kevlar lined all in there. And even leathers, like if you're wearing leathers, you'll be fine. And I did that on both sides. So you get a nice look at that V-twin. And it looks awesome. Looks way, way better than having that silly plastic thing on there. Before I forget, Ayala valve stem caps. Those are nice. They look really clean. They clean up the look of the bike too. Just these little tiny upgrades like that, they really make the bike look so much better. The zipper guard, tank guard from Ducati. Really nice, like that. This has the Moto tracker on it. There's the key fob for it. So that's a must-have on your motorcycle. I also have a big giant kryptonite, forget about it, New Yorker, big thick freaking steel chain for the lock rear wheel. Bar ends, those are from CRG. Aero mirrors, bar ends. I don't have the Rhino Moto bar ends yet, the weights. I do need them desperately. So we'll probably get them. They'll stick out a little bit farther and keep that weight back on there. So CRG bar ends on both sides. Those are the best of the best. They don't shake, they don't move. They're really good. I like them a lot. And a lot of people be like, oh, they move around. They don't move. You'd be doing 120, 130 with the stock mirrors. Anything over 90 with the stock mirrors, you can't see out of them. Plus you're doing this whole, these give you a view like a concave, so you can literally see what's behind the bike and all the way into the, these mirrors are really awesome. I do want to try the stealth mirrors, but they're like $400. So with that being said, the mirror block offs, turn signals, those are from NRC. So we have those on both sides. Mirror block off plates. That is a 360 camera mount. That's another upgrade I guess I could talk about. So we have a 360 camera that goes there. Sometimes I'll put it on the back too, on the flat link. I'll keep like a big camera off the flat. I don't like doing it back there because it looks stupid, but it's an option. But yeah, the 360 camera mount, NRC mirrors, or turn signals. Those are pretty bright. I see people, I'll have them on during the day, and I'll have the front of the bike, and they'll be like on or whatever. Like I can kind of show you. And I'll see people like give me the finger, because they are hard to see. Like if you're in a car and you're like you're not really gonna see that. Like I know people be like, oh, they're bright. They're not that bright. Just to say, I'm just saying, they're really like, I hear a lot of people talk about how bright they are. At nighttime, they're bright. And yes, during the daytime, the rear ones are, oh, let me just throw the turn signal. Throw the hazards on so you can see. The rear ones are quite bright during the day. But at nighttime, they are bright. But during the daytime, you can't really see them. So people will give you the finger and think you're not doing turn signals and stuff. So just beware of that. That's a thing. WRS light smoke windscreen. This is just a brand new installation I just did. Videos out on how to do it. It's crystal freaking clear to see through. It helps that wind deflection up over the helmet really nicely. It's I really like that windscreen. I'll probably do a riding video of that soon, like how that feels and stuff, and along with the new grips. But yeah, so that's from WRC, the light smoke. I would either get light smoke or clear. I wouldn't go with the black one. The black one, you can't see out of it at nighttime. You can barely see out of it during the day. And honestly, I don't think it looks that good. I think either the clear or the light smoke is like the move, right? It just, a big black cover right there. I mean, I know some people think it looks cool. I just disagree. In my opinion, I don't think so. Domino grips. I just put these on last night. They are absolutely amazing. Changes the whole feel of the bike. I mean, you can barely even got to touch, like grab the thing. You're just, man, they're just so grippy and nice. I love the Domino grips, and yeah, they're really, really, really nice. The installation on these, if you have an air compressor, it's really easy because you just blow them off. You cut the old, I had to cut the old ones off and trim the tube on the, because I had a lip there and I couldn't push it in. If you have an air compressor, you just blow it up and slip it on. In so many words, it's still hard to do, but the way to do it is with an air compressor. I didn't have one, so I trimmed the throttle tube on the edge lip. It's fine, you could do it. I have grip glue in there too. They're not going anywhere. If they start to slide back even just a little bit, I have the mark. I'll replace the throttle tube and replace it and get the dealer to blow it up and do it that way. But this side's fine. I don't see this being a problem at all. I mean, I really like that red trim in there. I mean, it just looks really, really nice. Changes the whole look of the bike. So there's that. Yeah, like the installation on these, it's not bad. It's pretty easy. Just, take your time. You gotta kind of finagle it in there. I got a big old callus right here on my hand. I don't know if you can see it. But so there's those. Next, Dicey 83 radiator and oil cooler guards. That's a must-have on your motorcycles, on your street bikes, on any bike really. Protect that thing from stones, rocks, all kinds of stuff banging into it. And it also makes the front of the bike look so much more like aggressive because it has all black back there now. And you can't really, you know, like it just looks mean, dude. That just looks mean. This is a super aggressive, very stylish looking bike. Like, this bike is, I think it, the V4 is a cool looking bike, but in my opinion, this white, I mean, everybody, oh, Ducati's got to be red. No, they don't. That's silly. Ducatis don't have to be red. In fact, older Ducatis were yellow, green, all kinds of different colors. You know, the white Panigales, I think they're so rare. Not a lot of people have them. On YouTube, they're like almost, maybe like one guy has one, plus the guy that Jared Campese gave it to, but he don't do YouTube. I think there's one guy out in Santa Barbara who's got a white one that's like all decked out, but other than that, man, mine's probably like the only one I've really seen on YouTube. There's a couple guys like overseas who have them, but I don't know. It's a very rare motorcycle, so I feel like I'm gonna keep it just for that reason. So other thing, caliper spacers, that's how you get rid of that reflector. So we got those are from TWM. And that gets rid of that reflector. Somebody asked me how to put those on. I mean, honestly, look, you take this bolt out and you slip the spacer in and you put the bolt back in. Then you do this bolt. Then I mean, it's literally that easy. There's torque specs available. I don't know, just tighten it. I didn't upgrade the front tire. The rear tire, I upgraded to a 190. It's a Rosa 3. Diablo Rosa 3. I'm changing it. It's going to stay a 190, but it's going to be an SP2. It's an R17 190. The bike comes stock with a 180. I put a bigger, thicker tire on it. And despite what people will say about, oh, slow the bike down, all this other stuff, no, it's not doing any of that. And as you can see, I catch quite close to the edge of this thing, you know? So it just looks better. It just looks better with that big fat tire on the back. And it's not like it's a 200. It's really not that much, you know? You're getting a little bit of a... If you put a 200, you didn't get a bigger rim. You probably get a V4 rim or something because I think it's a 6-inch rim. This is a 5, I think, or maybe something like that. I don't know. I could probably look on there, but... If you put a big 200 tire on a smaller rim, you're just going to get a big, goofy, bubble-looking tire. So you can get a thick rim. I mean, look at how much room you have. You got plenty of room. And something like a 200, if you're gonna put on here, then you might have to get the bike tuned and stuff to change the chain up or whatever. But a 190, you don't have to do that. So the SP2s are going on there once my car comes in. Then I don't have to ride the bike so much, because you'll eat those tires up really fast, like so fast. Just eat them up. Ayala cap on the front. I think that's about it. That's all I really did to it. Future upgrades, the next big thing I'm doing is the exhaust. I don't really know which one I'm gonna get yet, if it's the Spark-It or I really want the Zard. That one, that's what I've been waiting for. But the Zard don't come out. It comes out in a few days. You'll be able to order it. So we're gonna see. I don't know the price on it. They don't have a price set yet. So we'll see how much the Zard one is. If not, probably gonna be the Spark-It. But the only thing is, the Spark-It says it's a stainless steel collector pipe. I don't know if that's the collector pipe or not. I tried to look through the book. I can't find what the collector pipe is. If I buy the Spark-It exhaust, which should be full titanium, and this isn't titanium, I'm gonna be pissed. You know what I mean? Because I want that to be blue. I want all that to be blued out. The Akrapovic, I don't know the undertail. Manny at Motomillion says he has one for this. I have to call and verify like the price on that. It's not on his site. The only one he has on his site that's an undertail is the Turganami. And I just don't like that. It has this big thing back here with, like, basically this part of the header is moved up here and then the tail is under that. It's just a big goofy, I don't like it. I'm not a big fan of it. The Spark-It one's really nice and clean. Those are like here. And then I think there's another one that's like up way up here, and then also you got to worry about where your plate's gonna go. So there's a lot of variables that go into the exhaust. Then we're gonna do rear sets, and then the handles, and that's all gonna be before MotoGP. Well, MotoGP weekends, April 14th to the 16th. I'll be at Ducati Island all 3 days. So if y'all want to see the bike and talk to me and whatever, that's where I'll be. All the black will be carbon fiber, like this. Carbon fiber, carbon fiber, carbon fiber, carbon fiber, carbon fiber, well, that'll be gone probably. Carbon fiber, carbon, rear sets, controls, all carbon, like I said. So lots of carbon going on the bike. I may have the stealth mirrors on there, may not. And depending on what time allows by then, we might have the Ducabike switch controls on there. And probably the upgraded brakes, I'm hoping. We'll see. We'll see how much money. You're looking at turning a $20,000, $22,000 motorcycle into like a $35,000, $40,000 motorcycle, you know? So, but you're in it for the long. You get a bike like this, you're in it for the long run. You know, you don't get a bike like this to trade it in a year. You know, right now I'm sitting at right under 8,000 miles. I ride it a lot. I got 2 oil changes in already. The factory one, and then I did another one at 5,000. It's calling for a service, so I'm gonna get that cleared when I do the flush and probably change the oil again. I change my oil every 3,000 miles, just like a car. You don't have to, but I do. It's just that's just me. You don't have to do that though. Oil and the filter. The bike's gonna like fresh oil. A lot of people ask about the clear clutch cover. I probably do that, but I'm also gonna get the cover that goes halfway over it. This is a race bike, you know what I mean? It's meant to be raced. You don't see a race bike with clear clutch covers. That's more of a showy thing in my opinion. And so I won't put the clear clutch cover on until I have the half T-Rex half cover deal, or like a carbon fiber cover. I'm debating whether to get the carbon fiber tank protectors. I do want to get frame sliders, spools, the stands. I mean, there's a lot of stuff I got to get for this thing, but that's about it, guys. That's what I got for you. If you want any gear, please shop at Raven Moto. They help me out so much. You guys have no idea. Raven Moto, these are the Envies. These gloves are freaking amazing. Look at these, and these pants. Look at these pants. So sick. I took the armor out of them because I'm in class. I'm in robot class right now. And like, if you want to take the armor out and you don't want to walk around big freaking knee pads in your pants, then you can take the armor out and just like, they look like just cool ass jeans. So you could do that. Use my discount code Hardcity, all caps. That gets you 10% off. Use the link below. Use my discount code, guys. They got armored hoodies. They got race jackets. They got gloves. They're back order on boots right now. So, yeah, check that out, please. It really helps the channel. Check all those links below for affiliate stuff. That's how you help the channel for sure. And definitely subscribe, like, share, and it really helps me out. Goes a long way. But anyways, appreciate you guys. I'll see you in the next one. And that's it. Peace. Get a little thumbnail. Click.